What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here on Stone Valley, and this is episode 39. I know it's been a little while since we've been on here. I figure we get on here and try to sell some soybeans. We have lots of beans in all the silos. All the silos are almost filled to the brim, so we have a ways to go. So over here getting some of this other equipment kind of dialed in. Some of the stuff was right where we left it. Other stuff has changed a little bit. Mostly just new fields, getting fields planted again, prepped again. We have both the cultivators over on field 10 right now, getting cultivating going. Just catch up my computer here to everything. Just gotta run down the way here. There we go. Alright, there we go. What's up? We already got one person here, two people here. One thumbs up already. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being here already. We did go through all the animals and stuff, and there's probably still a few more things we could do over there, actually. There's the cultivators going. I also plowed field 10 and field 11 together right here, so this will become just one really big field. I I think I'll leave the trees there. Like, I can still harvest around the trees. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, this will be a pretty good sized field. So I have both the cultivators going over here right now. This guy's just cultivating a little tiny strip, it looks like here. So yeah, both of the quad tracks are over here. I got another flexi coil going. Uh, field, was that 31? Yeah, field 31. We've been working over there. Actually, I probably should do some of that really quick because we have a guy out here, a worker out here planting right now. So just gotta get the rest of this here fertilized. That way, when he comes by, all the fertilization's done. He said, "Yo, I'm going to be watching the presidential election, so I will not be in tonight's stream." Oh yeah, you're all good. I don't really do all the politics and stuff like that, so yeah, have fun with that. Ooh, I see our planter guys almost getting ahead of us here. Can I fit through there? Ooh. I probably can't a diagonal. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. You don't have to apologize if you got something else that you'd rather be doing. It's all good. Yeah, so we're like just ahead of this guy. Just gotta swing around here. Just try to get this fertilizer down before the guy planting. Even though he missed that little corner back there. We're putting down corn out here. I think we're just going to be putting down a whole bunch of corn everywhere. And we are going to be just harvesting it. We're not going to be doing silage with it or anything. We'll just be doing one massive corn harvest off of this map. I was thinking about maybe planting everything in corn. I think we have rye and oats and different stuff like that out there right now. Grass to mow and still pick up right there. But what I've been thinking about doing, maybe we'll keep the grass field going actually. But what I've been thinking about doing is plowing all those fields in the middle all together into one big field. PS4 Farm Sim 19 Gamer. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? Welcome. Rob said, bye, man. Yeah, see you, dude. Have a good one. See you on the next stream. Yeah, we just got. Maybe I'll overlap this a little bit. We just gotta stay in front of this guy. Some of the fertilizing over here might be a little off. So what happened? We were over here, so we started planting. You see over there, all that corn over there is already starting to grow. The rest of the field's still getting caught up, and that is because it got dark out here and we couldn't see what was going on anymore. So I decided to just kind of stop everything. So part of this got planted up here, I guess. Oh, I bet that's weird that got planted. Maybe it just stopped right there. then we started down here. We have to do this whole little end bit over here as well. And then we'll still have to come back over again for our second round of fertilizing. So this whole top bit here will already have that second round of fertilizing. I'll just do this whole strip here all the way to the end. But then we'll still have to come back over and get this little end bit here because it's already fertilized, so it won't actually count as a second one until it's planted. And we'll just run the planter right back over that. We just had a bunch of stuff going on. I just had the workers over here working. Oops. Look at that underneath the map. Isn't that crazy looking? I just thought that was pretty cool. That's how it looks when you're inside the matrix. And not like in the matrix, but when you're actually inside of it. How's that planter all caught up? Maybe we'll jump over there and help him get some planting going. I just want to get this fertilizer guy going here. We'll just set him as a worker here. So I've been running a whole bunch of digestate and slurry and stuff. All the animals have been putting out so much slurry and manure. It's been ridiculous. So with that slurry yard mod that I've been using, with that one in there, selling digestate or overflow slurry or manure that the biogas plant won't take, has been paying out really, really well. So yeah, we're just getting corn put down here. And then this whole upper bit of the field back there still has to get planted. He just kind of skipped right over that. So after I get this little triangle done here, I'll set him up back there to finish up. Oh, I still missed a little bit right there, didn't I? Oh, no, that got planted, looks like. Oh. Just trying to set up fast farm. Go, baby, go. There it goes. Because if it's worth it, you gotta go fast, you know? Gotta go fast. Still doesn't seem that fast. And we'll be doing all the planting probably just with this one planter as well. It does pretty good. I have the big Borgo direct drill seeder and air card over there still, but you can't put down corn with that, so kind of stuck with what we got here. I could get a second one going. It kind of crossed my mind to get a second one, but this thing it does pretty well. As soon as we're done on this field here, we'll just be waiting for that field 10, field 11 over there to get cultivated and fertilized, and then we can start on the planting of that one. So it's not like that field's waiting for the planter to get over there. The planter will be waiting for the field, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. Looks like that one spot right there did not get planted. That's better. Oh, tree. Dang it. Saw that at the last second. Alright, we'll just do this headlands down this way really quick. And then we'll just set him off as a worker. Because we do have a lot of soybeans to turn in today. But I have been doing other stuff in between. So I'm not sure if we'll get the whole, 1.27 million liters of soybeans sold today. But we're going to try. We're going to sell a bunch. And I was going to use the BSM trailers dollied up, but I think I'm just going to go with what I have now. It's 79,000 a load. It's not too bad. I do have the BSMs and the Flegel dollies and all that stuff installed. Oop, I missed a little bit of fertilizer on this little end here. It's all good. That's what's up. We got 6 people here watching now. Appreciate you guys being on tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm just gonna get this guy going as a worker right here now. And so yeah, what I've been doing. So is this one empty now? Oh, there's a little bit in there. I've been trying to go around to all the animal pens. So last night I did a whole bunch of work over here trying to get some of the animals fed. You know, like the animals are looking pretty good. It's just like these guys are okay. They're maxed out over there at 300. That's the one that came on the map, and then the other ones that we had installed, those pig pens of the future that we had installed, um, they're okay. It's just kind of what the owners what they wanted, and so we kind of came to an agreement. They're easy to load in. Well, sorta. They're okay. But they are what they are. Right now, with one we have 182. You know, so we on top of that we have the 300 pigs up here, but we have 99, 182 in this one, and then 99 in this one, and then we have 139 in one of the other ones, and then 191. And it looks like they're maxing out at 200. So this one is full. This one's almost full. Yeah, this this cow enclosure has 470 cows in it. Next animal in 2 hours and 30 minutes. But over there right now, there's still, wow, I just cleaned them out almost. There's still 68,000 liters of manure over there, and the slurry's 190,000. We have 193,000 liters of milk over there, and then the other cow enclosure has 373,000 liters of slurry, 74,000 liters of manure, and 78,000 liters of milk over there. 209 cows, so 209. So we got, what's that? 679 cows. It's quite a bit, and almost 1,000 pigs. Looks like pretty close to 1,000 pigs, and 213 sheep. Tell you what, their production over there has been kind of slow for 213 of them over there. But yeah, what I've been doing in all these pig enclosures is just trying to get them cleaned up, get them emptied out, and also taking the slurry over to the biogas plant. Oh, it's lagging out over here. Man, I just cleaned all of this too, and then because it was all at nighttime, and then we went through the night. You see, it's 10:40. Where a lot of the lights and stuff are still on over here. But I just cleaned all their feed areas out, and now they're just so messy again already. Just overnight. But yeah, what I've been doing is going around and collecting slurry, which most of these are pretty well drained right now. So this is full. Oh man, I don't know why it looks like it's so lagging so hard over here right now. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on this map. We'll just cut through right here on our grass, which we have to mow again, or there's already grass down, and then we still have to mow. Mow some mow. Yeah, I believe this field here is rye. I could be wrong. What is this field? Of course, I don't have my field info on. Oh, that wasn't the right one. Field info. Oh, that's oats ready to harvest. So maybe there's a bunch of oats I had over here planted. So I bet that field across the way over there might be oats as well. So all this might be oats right here, and then maybe that's, I guess I could just look at the map. Alright, that'll be easier. So everything's ready to harvest. Oh yeah, barley down here, oats. There's still a little bit of sugar beets left out there. I gotta. we'll go back around in a little while and clean all that edge up and move that cultivator. We'll clean this whole bit up here and move him over here to do this. Looks like worker J is up on 11, which is fine. Moving along there pretty well. Yeah, I kind of wanted to check selling a load of milk too. There's actually a new um, a new milk company, a bio milk company that is in town now. They're local. There's actually just around the corner, but their name doesn't come up in the market, so I'm not sure what the price is over there. But I wouldn't mind grabbing a load of milk and taking it in, kind of seeing what the price point is. I'll have to give them a call, let them know we're coming down. We got a whole bunch of milk. We have like over $500,000 in milk. Oh, just last night we did over $500,000. Let's see. You can see we're like pretty much in the green every day. Like Thursday, 1.6 mil. Friday, 212. That's when we were doing that harvest and everything. That big mega soybean harvest we did on 31. And then today already we're at 528,000 for the day. But for the where is it? Biogas plant income, we got 550,886. Not bad. You can see the biogas plant income every day has been looking really good. Harvest income every day has been looking awesome as well. And a lot of that goes to just doing what I'm doing right here. It's weird. Even when you sell manure, it still counts as like a harvest income. That's not really a harvest, right? You're not really. I guess you're taking it, but you're not. It's not harvest. It's like your byproduct income. It shouldn't be harvest income. It should be different. But you could put slurry in here. So I've just been unloading as much slurry as the biogas plant will let me. Which right now we got a half a load in there. It doesn't come up in the capacity. We do have our sugar beet harvester just over there. I need to finish getting all those beets picked up over there, and then we'll come back and get some more planted again. Maybe I will get a second planter. The same Great Plains. Yeah, maybe I will do that. That way we can start planting sugar beets, and we can have 2 planters planting this big field back here that we're going to do in corn. I think it should be pretty insane, so hey, we might as well. I probably won't be in for a while. I just want to get it all planted and have it looking all pretty. Medi Boy Ina. Hi, bro. How's it going? Welcome. I don't recognize that name. I'm not gonna try for the last name. I don't want to destroy your name. So, welcome. Appreciate you being here. If you're new to the channel, yeah, just doing some farm sim, and this here's Stone Valley. This is episode 39 of a series I started a long time ago. We haven't been on here recently, but we're on here now, and we have about I'll look in just a second, but I think it's about 1.27 million liters of sugar beets that we have to start selling here pretty soon. I just want to get a load of digestate taken out of here. Yeah, we have 358,933 liters of digestate in the tank. I'm just going to get a load here. I think it's 52,000 this holds. So we'll grab a batch of this and take it on over. And this is how we're like sustainable. Right now all the animals are putting out so much that we don't really even have to harvest right now. So we got to that point to where it's like, almost episode 40, I wanted to make this farm sustainable for the farm, for all the private investors, that invested in this farm. I'm just out here to get it going and kind of teach the crew and stuff like that. If you're wondering where all that comes from, you got to go back to episode 1. You got to start there, episode 1, and go from the storyline. A lot of you guys have been following along with all the episodes, and you guys kind of know what I'm talking about already. But yeah, we got to the point where the animals are putting off enough byproduct, and now with the slurry yard mod here, I could just take digestate, which before there wasn't really a sell point for digestate at all, and you could take the manure and the slurry to the biogas plant. You get a decent amount for that, not too bad. Overflow of that can go here. But long story short, you take your byproduct, you turn it into the biogas plant to make a second byproduct. You get the money from the first one, you take the second one here, and then you get money like this coming in. This is normal economy, but you get money like this coming in from your secondary byproduct. So all the byproduct money that we're getting, which is, that was 65 grand right there, easily pays for all of the food and everything that we're putting into the cow or into the animals, and their byproduct is actually making us money right now. So we almost don't even have to even harvest fields if we don't want to, because we have enough animals and they're built up enough and productive enough where we don't really, we can just kind of sit back and relax and take our time planting. A lot of these fields have actually been on here for quite a while now. But if you know what I mean, we're all like, so that's what sustainability is. If you don't have to keep on paying out of pocket to keep the lights on, it's like the lights are keeping themselves on. If you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. Man, I think I also saw South. I think it was South Sell Point. Right now is going for 1,800 for 1,000 liters on beans right now. I think this is clean enough. Yeah, I think beans are going for like 1,800. It's pretty good. I haven't really seen that high a price on here. I know I've seen other people play even on normal economy, and the price has been a little bit better for them. I'll just leave this over here. The price has been a little bit better for them, but it's not like, nothing too crazy. Maybe 2,000. But yeah, I think it's at 1,800. Hopefully, still beans. Yeah, 1,828 at South Sell Point, and that is right down here below 29. That's fine. We'll just take a bunch of loads, haul it straight down. We'll grab this first truck and we'll get it hooked up. We'll start filling, then we'll come and get the second truck, and we'll just use between these two trucks, loading up over and over again like that. We should be able to haul them down pretty quick. But yeah, the trailers I was going to use look like this. You go here in the trailers, and we'll scroll over. It's the BS modding, right? I'm pretty sure. The BSM trailers like this, which are, and they had this in like FS17 and stuff as well, which I use a lot on there. And then you could like get the dolly. You could do like the legal dolly is the one I like using, which is this one here, which is a mod. It's just nice and slick, easy to hook up, whatever too. But you could also just use a regular dolly on it like that as well. Link them together. But I think we're just gonna run with this. My slot count on here is ridiculously high. Like, look how high it is right now. We're at 1243 out of 1299. Daryl, what's up, man? How's it going, Daryl? Welcome to Stone Valley. Appreciate you coming on back, buddy. Right now, I'm gonna start loading up with our first of over 1,000,000 soybeans. So in this one, we have a lot of stuff. We have 252,000 liters of barley there, 178,000 liters of canola. But right here we have 800,000 liters of soybeans in here right now. We also have the silo over here. This silo here also has a bunch in it, like at least a trailer load, I think. And that's over here. This is where that new bio milk place. We're gonna bring a load of milk over to. Maybe I'll do that later. I just want to see what the price is at the new shop. They're not on the radar there. All right, so we'll go down here. So we're at our main silo here, and then even the silo here is full. Can't put anything else in there. Topped off. The silo down here, this one, also full, topped off. So that one's full. That one's full. This one's full, and it has the extensions too. And this one over here is almost full as well. We still have, even after this load, we still have 1,185,968. So I'll go ahead and just get this truck pulled up really quick, and we'll go jump over here. We'll get this other one hooked up and starting to fill, and we'll go head down to the South Sell Point and see if we can't get us some money. Everything's been drying down really nice for a while, so we're looking good. Everything's really clean. Came out of the harvester, super nice, so it should give us a pretty good price. I'm not sure why I'm going this way, though. Went the wrong way. Yeah, Daryl, if you haven't checked out this series yet, the Stone Valley, this one's pretty fun. This is episode 39. We're almost to episode 40. And you guys all know, if you've been following along, I wanted to get to 10 million bucks by episode 40. We probably made easily over 20 million on this map so far. We've invested over and over again, reinvested. If I was nickel and diamond it, we would have been at 10 million. Man, long time ago. I feel like. And right now we're at, let's see how many hours into this one. This one we're at 130 hours. And if my memory serves me right, before the update on this map, which that means we had to restart everything, had to get all back to square one. I had 107 hours, I believe, on there. So right now we're at 237 hours into this series. You said big fields? Oh yeah, wait until I get done. So these fields here, the plan is to get all this harvested off of here now, like not really quick, but soon. And I'll be plowing those lines, those divider lines. We can't get rid of like the bales out there and stuff like that, but I would like to turn all of this all into one field. And of course, 29. 29 is a beast. That's a big one. I harvested. How many? What was that? I need to pull out my numbers. So on the next episode, episode 40, what I'll be doing is I'll get all my numbers. So on all the harvests of um, all these fields, like you guys know, if you've been following along, I wrote down all of the numbers, every number on every harvest that we did. Minus like the sugar beet harvest on field 9 over there. I stopped keeping track of all the sugar beets coming off of that field. We're probably, I'd say we're in the, I don't know, 15 million liter range of how many sugar beets we've harvested. I believe we harvested 3.5 million liters or so of sugar beets off of field 29. And we harvested, I believe, is 1.5 million or 2 million liters of potatoes off of that field as well. That field, when we bought it, when the farm purchased that field when we first started, uh, it was, yeah, it had potatoes on it already. And I wasn't just going to plow all the potatoes in. We harvested all the potatoes. It took a long time. I think we had 4 harvesters out there. And it wasn't like the Halloween special. If you guys haven't checked out the Halloween special, yeah, you guys got to go check that one out. But yeah, some of these fields are pretty big. Field 10 and 11, just right up over there where the cultivators are working. That's going to be probably the biggest field on the map once it's all done, which doesn't actually take that much putting that one together. Yeah, we've harvested so much on this. Probably I'd say upwards to 2 or 3 million liters of soybeans. I bet, or maybe more. It could be easily more than that. Like right now, we're hauling over a mill, so I've done several fields so far that I say several. I say probably a dozen so far that has 250,000 liter harvest type of deal. You said it looks good? Oh man, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, you should go back and check out some of the other videos. This one I feel like is gonna be it's gonna be fine. It's always a good fun time, but some of those other ones, like the last one, man, what was that last one? Was that 275,000 liters off of one field, off of 31? So if you want to go back just to see some harvesting, that last episode 38, that was a good harvest. Yeah, all these fields have been harvested a bunch of times, especially 29. I bet that's canola. I think that's canola sitting out there. Is that what we have going? Oh yeah, canola. I don't know if I've harvested canola off of that field yet, but we've done oats and barley and wheat, and I don't remember if we've done corn on that one, but we're going to. So my plan is to do corn on all of it, every single field. every field that we own, I think I'm going to put corn on. And this corn out here has been sitting here for a while. I'm gonna harvest all that. We'll plow the strip, and we'll harvest all this barley over here on this side. And this field's been oats and barley and wheat and corn, and I have all of it written down. So each harvest on what the harvest was and the amount of liters on every single field on every single harvest we've done. I don't do that on every map, but this one was big numbers, so I figure I'd kind of figure out like you know where we're at and how much we've done in 237 hours. But what's crazy is we're not even halfway through on stone or on six ashes yet, and we're almost already. Oh, why is it pouring out like that? That's weird. Let's see. Oh, not that one. Let's see. Not that one. Let's see which one is it to do that? There it goes. I feel like it pours so much slower when it's just pouring through the little gates there. We're almost up to 10 million already. So we're getting 134,000 a load. It's awesome. That's a good price. Hopefully it holds that price while we're doing this. That's already 2 loads in though. Even with these trailers and these straight open American roads here, it's not going to take us very long. We'll just start off by getting our main silo emptied out first, and I should go way over there and get that far one emptied out. Maybe I'll do that, and then we'll just kind of work our way. Because we have, yeah, I'll do that. I'll run all the way over there right now. And we'll back this one in there, and we'll empty out that silo. I think it was just one load of the grain, of the, what are they called? Like auger bottom trailers over there, the grain trailers. I think it was just one of those full, so 60,000 liters, which won't fill this up, but I believe it was just one load I put in there. We'll go over here and see what we got going. I figure we should just get this one going since it's the furthest away, and then, we'll keep on working on our main one there, and we'll go to our other main one, our original main silo there, and then we'll go down to the closest one there and finish off down there. I have a sneaky suspicion that we'll be over $11 million, maybe 12 million bucks. Maybe not that much. We're getting a lot per load right now though. Oh, wrong side. What am I doing? A lot of them are usually turned so it's like you dump and fill on the same side. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, fill me up. So yeah, we got 64,000 liters of beans over here. That's kind of a weird number. Unless there was like already a little bit in here. I don't remember bringing 4,000 liters over here. But either way, we'll be able to take all of it out of here. We don't have to worry about the silo anymore. And I kept saying that my capacity was fine, and I'm like looking at my fill level in I'm trying to dump in my silo, and it's like not letting me. I'm like, what? Go to the next one. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just keep this one going. Fills that one up quick, and then I'm like not able to dump anywhere. I'm like, what's going on? So I like look around the map. I'm like, oh yeah, this field comes with this property here. So that was the silo that was already there. And that's how we have that capacity. We also have all these sheds. It's crazy how many sheds are on this map. There's all usable sheds. I believe they're all seasons ready. I have not tested any of them out personally for being seasons, like storing bales and whatnot in, or loose crops, stuff like that. If rain doesn't come through. You said the last load from the last harvest? Yeah, but it wouldn't have been 64,000. It was like some 64,000 something other weird random number. So I'm going to actually flip around here. We'll go this way. I want this one to get full. I don't want to take a partial load in. because the trailers over there are only 60,000. So I don't think I maybe I did. I don't remember the smaller amount like that. But you could be right. Either way, I thought there was 60 in there. There was 64, so there's more in there than I thought. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, take another one in. This will put us over 10 mil. And I've already actually been over 10 million as well on here. I did put, I don't know, $500,000 into the pigs, getting them fed more. Pig food's expensive. But I feel like if I harvest a crop and give it to them, that I'm that their food that they're getting is even more expensive. I feel like if I make the money off the crop, sell it, get the most I can for it, and then buy pig food from that, I feel like I'm getting a better deal, if you know what I mean. You said, is that what it sounded like to me? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean, buddy. Alright. Yeah, we're getting good money for this stuff right now. There we are, over 10 mil. So yeah, the original investment on this from all the private, and there's like, one main investor. It was his idea to start the farm here in Illinois, old Stone Valley, and he has other panel of investors, other partners, um, all of them together put in 10 million bucks, and that's what we had to start on this map was $10 million. They brought me all the way in from Oregon to come out here. They saw what I was all the farms I've been building, my capabilities on setting up a farm and starting a crew and stuff. And so I decided to come on down. The price was right for me, and really my whole storyline was going to be whatever over $10 million by episode 40 I would be taking as like a small bonus to my next series. I kind of screwed that part up because I decided to start my next series before this one was actually done. But either way, we started off with $10 million. We bought the land, the equipment, and we've doubled our land and equipment and stuff. Or like reinvested. We've bought a lot more fields and stuff like that, and a bunch more stuff, a lot more animals, and we've invested another $10 million on top of that. I don't know why I turned that off. But yep, so we're back to pretty much square one, breaking even. But yeah, our finances on. I wish I could like scroll back even more days than shows in the finances there. Just to kind of show you guys how our finances have been looking on this map. Man, for weeks now, this map has just been looking awesome. All the investors are just loving life. Just look at the finances now, and you can see all the red on top. There's all kinds of purchases being made. We're not nickel and dime or anything, but you can see across the board, like harvest income, biogas plant income is just solid every day. Million, 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 million across the board. On that stuff coming in. But we have made other big purchases and stuff like that. Like you see on Tuesday, we bought. So on 30, field 31 got bought on Tuesday of this week, and we plowed it, limed it, fertilized and planted it all in beans. It grew. We harvested it, got it cultivated again, fertilized, getting it planted with corn. That's all within a week of what's been going on this Stone Valley map. So it's quite a bit going on. But you can see down there on like our daily totals, you got 656, 747, 1.1 mil, 200, 212. That was a slower day. And let's see, yeah, some purchases, but a little bit slower of a day. Oh, we did other. What was that? Oh, that's that. You know, $500,000 in pig food that I spent there. That's what the other probably is down there. But you can see every day has just been like, if it was, it should be in the green. It shouldn't be red and white. It should be red and green. Because like all that total down there is all green, 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 green. It's all profit going in. So yeah, looking good. Yeah, you said nice. Yeah, for sure, man. It takes a lot though, getting it all set up and get it all sustainable. And oh, this truck's ready to go too. I guess I'll come back for that one. Nice. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. Appreciate you, hater. Don't be mad that my money's bigger than your money and I didn't have to cheat it in. There's always got to be haters out there, but I appreciate you guys that come on and support my channel and show the love. There's way more of you guys out there than there are haters, and that's what it's all about, you know. I always say the better you get, the worse it makes other people feel. Makes them feel like they're not good enough. Don't worry, you're good enough. It's fine. Oh, all right. Get another one of these turned in here. But yeah, make sure you guys go back and check out that Halloween special. That was pretty fun. You also have to guess the total. So Daryl, for example, somebody's actually paying attention here. Um, if you go and you make your guess on that Halloween special, I haven't revealed on how much the total was yet, so you have to go and kind of watch that again a little bit, and like you and Donnie and you guys gotta guess to see who's the closest. Anybody out there, you can go back and watch that. You see how many trailers, same as this one, 79,000 liter trailers. I believe I had 21 of them out there right now, and those harvesters are not empty yet either. So we'll have to get the total on that. I haven't even finished all the total on that, but I wanted you guys to kind of guess on what the total on that's going to be before I even tell you. I just want to see who's the closest. So you got to guess. It's going to be somewhere around 2 million. So just a clue there. It's going to be a lot. So I'll get this thing pulled up. We'll just keep on jumping. Keep on making that money. He said, I did it. What? What? 4M? 4 mil? What was 4 mil? Your guess is 4 mil? It's closer to 2. Come on, Donnie, if you're watching this one, you gotta guess. You gotta go into that video in the Halloween special. Halloween Scary Harvest. Check that one out, and then in the comments in that video, put your guys' guess in, and we'll see who the closest person is. If your guess is 4 million, Daryl, you gotta get a little bit closer than that. Closer to 2 million. But I'm not sure. If you go back in and watch the video again, you could probably I show like how much all the harvesters have in it as well, with all the trailers sitting there, and you can kind of see there's a little bit left in the field, so you can kind of go in there and make a pretty well educated guess if you go back and watch it. But it's still some in the field, so you don't quite know what it's gonna be. I thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, it feels good hauling these beans in. We're over 10 mil now. It feels good. It's been a long time coming. And like I already said, like I've already been over 10 million, and I just reinvested more money. Um, we would have been like well over 10. We would have been like probably 20 mil if I would have just not reinvested more. And because we always just gotta have more stuff. We gotta just keep reinvesting, and eventually it like cushions out, and you start to see in that once you're comfortable with how much land and equipment and everything you have, then like your profit starts to catch up, and now we're just got a cushion. We're not ever gonna go below 10 million now. So now we're gonna be well over 10 million, and now we don't even have to worry about it. Yes, 144,000 for that. That's awesome. I'm glad I waited too. Like it's not too much difference, but I've been seeing a lot of like 14s, 15s, 16s, and right now we're looking at 1823. I think it said for 1,000 liters. So glad I waited. A little bit. If you keep waiting and waiting, eventually you'll find a good price point you're looking for. Usually like around 2 is what I was looking for like soybeans, but on this map I just kept seeing 14s and 15s all the time, and eventually, like every once in a while, 1600 would pop up, but I'll take the 18 all day, especially when it came right on time for when I was doing this, anyways. Because if it was like 15 or 1600 for 1,000, we would have been selling it today, anyways. It's still so much money that we're gonna be making. Silo fills so quick; it's like easy just to sit there with one truck. But running two is a little bit quicker because that one over there is still filling, and we're off. So that silo will be emptied out pretty soon. Maybe another few loads, and that one will be done. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit that pole. Wouldn't be the first time I clipped that pole coming around there. That's why you shouldn't take your turns at 40 miles an hour with a full load. I thought I was going slower than that, and like I can look down at my computer, and there's like a slight delay, and like it's like what you guys are seeing, like a slight delay on my computer. So I looked down to see how fast I was going around that curve, and it said 40, 41. Yep, that's probably why you should slow down. Turn that fast with a full load in real life, you'd be laying sideways. Yeah, it's crazy on how many pigs we have as well, because we're looking at like probably almost 1,000 pigs. I think we're getting up there in the pigs. On Ravensport, you always wait to sell at like 17 or better for your soybeans. Yeah, 17 solid. Even if you're getting like 16, that's not bad. So look at this trailer's also dumping like that. This thing lower slow. Why is it going so slow? Come on. Okay, I just did this. Alright, that's that. No. So it's R1, not that one. So it's R1 and down on the D-pad, right? Yeah, there it is. Once you got 1886, yeah, that's a good price. That's almost what we have right now. Right now we're looking almost there. 1828 still, and holding strong. So that's a good price right there. 1886, that's solid. Um, yeah, maps differ. I was like, what, 48 grand? But I totally stopped it in between. Yeah, we're balling now. We got some money in the bank. So yeah, my plan pretty much, if all of this kind of just went how it went, without me starting up my next series, I would have been selling a whole bunch of stuff, just getting kind of all the crops going and keeping the fields rolling still, but trying to like get all the milk sold, any kind of like a lot of like the main crops that we did and stuff, get a lot of those sold, and sell some of the animals, different stuff like that. I was going to sell a couple $1 million worth of stuff, and that was going to be like my bonus that I was taking to my next series. But I was like, oh well, if I'm doing a start from scratch, what's the point of doing a start from scratch if you're taking $2 million with you? Let's see what's left in here. We're getting down there. 311. So we've already almost taken a 500,000 liters in. You said true. You're talking about me taking the money for a start from scratch. I bet that's what you're talking about. Yeah, because I did start with some money on my start from scratch, and that's because when you pick the start from scratch mode, like I didn't start from $0, but on the start from scratch mode, it gives you $500,000. You say, yeah, for sure. That's what I figured you were talking about. It gives you $500,000, which I bought. A fuel trailer. I fixed up the equipment, bought the fuel, and bought the main farm area with one other field, and I think that was all, right? And I think I bought the biogas plant, and I bought the honey plot allotment area back there too. But both of those are like, what, 25 grand a piece. So yeah, I bought like their main farm area that I started on with 51, and then I bought 44 right across the way there. But we've expanded quite a ways on that. We'll be right back on Six Ashes as well, so stay tuned for that. We're just plugging right away. I'm not sure how long that series is going to go. I feel like that one's going to go quite a ways. But, just last time I just upgraded our harvester again. I will be making a whole bunch more TMR and, getting us a load of money on there. I think I want to get one more tractor on there, at least something with a little bit more oomph on it. And I want to get a bigger loading wagon. We'll keep the smaller one down below for making TMR, but to make silage, I want to be able to pick up, almost 60,000 liters in one load if I can, and that's almost double. I think there's one I saw that was like 56,500 liters, I believe it was. I believe it's this red one right here, actually. That one. I believe it's that one. I think that one holds the most. I need something like that, at least, up on top of the Udder Dairy Farm. I am still working on picking up grass and silage up there, and we do have to still get cattle up there as well. I just kind of want to get stuff set up and kind of get it ready for them. I did buy some sheep up there, as you guys probably saw, and I will buy more sheep up there in the other sheep enclosure. But I just want to get stuff kind of set up for the cows. I don't want to get like a bunch of cows put in there and then have to kind of scramble to get everything together. I'd rather just get it all together, get a bunch of TMR made and brought up eventually, and buy the cows, and everything will be right there ready to go. On Ravensport, you started with $100,000. Heck yeah, that's a good amount. That's actually a really good amount to start with because it gives you a little bit of money, and you might be able to find like one small cheap field to work. But if not, what you could do is you can like lease equipment or do contracts and stuff like that, kind of build up that way. But if you have a small field, you can lease stuff, like lease it for a bit, use it, and then get rid of it, and then like that's what I do on seasons. If you start off on seasons, you don't want to start off on seasons by buying all kinds of equipment. Some people do that, you know what I'm talking about. you want to start off on seasons with buying a couple things on what you need, and then you don't need a harvester until you're like ready to harvest. You don't have to worry about a harvester. You could do like contracts and other stuff in between that to try to get enough money to lease a harvester. But in seasons, you're going to plant. You're not going to use that planter until next year. So, you lease that, you get all your stuff done, and give it back. You don't have to hold on to $150,000 thing. You could just spend 500 or 5,000 and use it and take it back. You said, is that the setup I use on Ravensport? Oh, that is the setup you use on Ravensport? Heck yeah. It's a good way to do it. So you play on seasons as well? I think my next series, like after this one, after Six Ashes, we are doing seasons on Lone Oak, but when I start my next new one, I'll be playing on seasons, I bet. And that's just so we could kind of, that way it's a full season. You could totally kind of make it seem like it's a full season. So, for example, it could be like harvest time right now, and we harvest everything out. It's all ready to go, so we can harvest everything out, and then, all right, well, that's all done. Then we can start prepping fields. You can even do like, your oil seed radish on everything. And you kind of pretend it's seasons or seasonal. Like, all right, time for planting. You can do it all on slow plant growth as well. It feels like it takes a whole season if you're playing on slow. Yeah, there's a lot of beans over here in this silo, huh? We're getting down there. Another couple loads. And then we'll have our other main silo, and then we'll have that closest silo. So we'll just keep getting closer and closer, which is not a problem. Yeah, this doesn't take too long doing it like this. Yeah, we got 153. So that load and this next load will have that one emptied out. And this next maybe not this load here, but the next load after that will be at $11 million already. Oh, we are getting up there pretty quick. Once that silo's emptied out there and the other one, that means so far we've emptied out 100 or 864,000 liters of beans already. Yeah, I'm not sure what the capacity is over here on this one, but we're already well on our way selling beans. After we get these sold, I think we'll be able to get it done pretty quick here. You got to back into this one over here and get all that loaded in. Same with our other main silo. I think the harvester's parked right in the way, so might prove a little bit trickier. I didn't really think that one through of unloading that silo. More beans going in. Yeah, we're almost at 11 already. Crazy. Maybe it will put us at 11. I think we'll be just shy. Yeah. Still 144,000 a load on normal economy. And can't beat it. It's payday right there. We already got just over half a mil from the biogas plant today. So we're looking really, really good on that bank account. All of our investors are super, super stoked. I was kind of nervous coming all the way out here. A $10 million investment's kind of a lot. Just come out here and land I haven't been on yet, and you never know how it's gonna all play out. But they had a lot of faith in me and kind of gave me the power I needed to complete the task. So I think there's just under a full load in this truck left in the silo. And then we're done over here. Oh, try to stop. Yeah, it's going to put us well over 11 mil, which feels good. Nice little buffer there. It's been a weird year with selling product. You know, COVID's kind of put a damper on a lot of sales and stuff like that. Sales are all down, so it's good seeing a decent price come out. So we got just under a full load, almost a full load. Not bad, not bad. We'll run this one in. I'm glad that price is holding good for us too. Yeah, a lot of people aren't even holding on to their crops at all. A lot of people before would hold on to their crops because if you hold on to it, they play the market and they get a better price point for it. Just like on here with the market, it's just like real life. It's like the same, but more complicated. But this year with COVID going on, a lot of people aren't holding on to their crops. They're just getting rid of everything because the price on everything is pretty screwed up. And then like all the storms going through, getting all that, 30 million acres of down corn. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Been a bad year for the farmers. Freaking hurricanes and hurricane force winds and tornadoes and everything. So many bins got destroyed. Tell you what, the bin crew, the people who make the silos, they had a good year. They're out there making everybody a new silo. It's funny how that just now crossed my mind. Not like they're out there giving them away for free. Like, it's expensive. Even like Cole the Corn Star, I believe at the end of this season or throughout like springtime, I believe they're going to start working on their new $1 million grain bin silo setup, which I think will be awesome. Yeah, so we're at 11.1 now. We're looking good, looking good. And now our big silo is now empty. So with this truck, we'll just take it over into the yard and we'll back in. And I forget what the capacity is on that one as well. But the majority of our capacity was that 800,000 liters that was in our big main silo over there. Right now, we have exactly 400,000 liters right now. So that's how much more we have to go. So with this one, we'll have to come in here and we'll have to sneak. We'll have to sneak back behind the harvesters back here. I got them parked right in the way. This should be enough room actually. I thought they were closer than that. Should be fine. Oh, not that line. So all you can do is all you can get done. Yep. Get her done. You know me, I get her done. And then I start some more stuff. Oh, am I stuck on that pallet? That's like all the maps I have going on. I didn't have to do a 2 million plus liter potato harvest. That took me like freaking 10 hours for all the plowing in the field, making the big field, planting all the potatoes, and then a 3-hour long stream of harvesting potatoes. That took some time. And I did not have to do that. Not at all, but I wanted to try out that potato harvester. If you guys haven't checked out that Halloween special, please do. That was pretty fun. A lot of hauling around. It might not be everybody's favorite one, but I had a good time on there goofing around. Donnie, if you're watching this one, I know you enjoyed that one. That was fun. Donnie always, if he's not here on the stream, Donnie always goes back and watches, gives me comments and stuff like that. Appreciate it. Means a lot, buddy. I really appreciate you guys being all on the live stream with me, but I also love all the comments after the video comes out, after the live stream drops. The fact that you still comment on there, I love it. Appreciate it. Oh, this one wasn't even a full load. Dang it. It was almost a full load. Come on, Daryl, why didn't you tell me? Get a sip of this peach tea I'm drinking here. Pretty bomb. This one's not that cold, though. Excuse me. But this other one I got out of the fridge a little while ago, this one is a lot colder. Much better. It's like such a big difference from being like, it wasn't warm, but it wasn't cold either. Not quite room temperature, you know? It like dries my mouth out more. But then if I drink a, ooh, dang, that was hard on the fence. If I drink one that's cold, like right out of the fridge, it's like super refreshing. It's so weird. It's like wine, right? Wine is like that. It's like warm wine. It's like, bleh, and then you put some ice on it. Not a problem. It tastes like apple juice. Alright, so now we're all done in our big silo over there. That is impressive. All of that within an hour. Huh? I thought it was going to take a lot longer to harvest all, or to haul that out of there. A lot longer. Looks like we'll be able to get a few more things done. Maybe we'll check out some milk. Get some of that sold. Maybe some more digestate. Alright, well, we're getting this one hauled out. Jump back in this truck here. Just gotta keep the cycle going. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Dang it. Sorry, harvester. So I think with these harvesters too, since I have them sitting right here, I think we'll start, not tonight, but we'll start harvesting all these crops out here. And I believe we'll just start working on getting some bigger fields made, even like field 9. Like I have sugar beets on there now. You know, maybe I'll just change that field for now. Maybe I won't do that one sugar beets, or maybe I'll just do that front patch that I made at first just for sugar beets there, so we can have a small amount of sugar beets going. But we have so much like manure and digestate coming from the animals that right there alone can supply the biogas plant. So I was thinking about buying like all the fields on that side all the way to like the shop and making all of that all into one field as well. So now that we're over the price and you know the investors they want to invest more into this one. So don't be surprised if we go back down to 10 million bucks. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Not that way. I just really filled this thing all the way up. And now we have both of these full. So I said they fill so quick. I just sit there and get to talking, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm taking off with the wrong truck. So even taking that at 35 is pretty hard. Alright, some more money. See, we're going to be good, man. I think we'll be getting up to maybe pretty close to 12 mil. Awesome. Couldn't be happier about that. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody sell this many soybeans in one sitting on farm sim ever. Like Silly P sold a bunch, but he didn't even hit a mill when he harvested all his soybeans, which was a big harvest. He did a humongous harvest, you know. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't even quite hit a mill. And we've already had millions of liters of soybeans, and now we're selling, you know, in one sitting we're selling over in this year, huh? If you did that in one season, you'd be looking pretty good. Man, some of those guys that have thousands of acres, they do. They have some of their harvests are just massive. think man, we're getting very low. We're getting almost down there, guys, already. Of course, this other truck. Oh no, the other truck is on the other side. That's good. We'll get this one filling up again. I think we're getting so close to emptying this one out already. Doesn't take too much. Yeah, only 42,000 left on that one. And then we just have our last one to empty out. That's like right down there by the south sell point. So that worked out really well. Get all this stuff done, and then we'll head on back. Actually, I might take one of these down to the cow enclosure, and or the pig enclosures and stuff. And I think we'll clean out some of that manure. A lot of their manure is getting pretty full. I just got a load of manure out of the big cow enclosure with the 400 and whatever is in there, and there's already a whole bunch down there again just overnight. Then before we do that, I thought I wanted to sell some milk. I want to see what the price is like over at our new neighbors there, the bio milk. They haven't posted price yet, so we'll just go down there and surprise them with a batch of our finest. See what they think about it. Man, look at that money go up, guys. We got 6 people here. What is up, everybody? Man, boom, just like that. I'm so glad the price stayed up like that. Sometimes it'll start dropping right in the middle of your time you're selling, especially when you're dumping a bunch in like this. But yeah, right now we're a mil or 11.5 mil. We are doing good. And all we have to do right now, we don't have to go all the way back. We have to go just right here. Which is a little bit trickier getting into here. I almost thought about starting my farm when we came on here. I was almost going to start here, but I like the main area a lot better. But it's a nice little farm setup over here. A little bit tighter, but all the sheds and stuff are pretty sweet. When we first started, I did have a few pieces of equipment down here, and then didn't have it after that. I ended up using it elsewhere, and ended up just storing everything back here on this main farm space here. The yard area is a lot bigger, and Stone Valley go pretty big most of the time. That's why my slot count's almost maxed out. It takes quite a bit of equipment to run a full operation on these big of fields, Very easy to get high in the slot counts. You can play it slower and have more versatile equipment and use your one loader telehandler to do a bunch of stuff and not have as many tractors, kind of just have them all slow playing a little bit more, if you know what I mean. You can have your slots a little bit lower. Let's see, I'll just pull this truck around and get it facing the right direction here at least. And this one's close. It won't take us any time at all to take this over there. Whoa, I thought I cleared that there. That's good for now. Get this one filled all the way up. I think just these 2 trucks, like 2 more loads after these here, and yeah, we'll have it all done. It'd be nice if we could hit 12 mil off of this. Like I said, if not, we'll go and sell. We have like 500,000 liters of milk or something. 500,000 liters of milk. We'll look again, but it is something crazy like that. And I have probably sold, I don't know, 500,000 liters of milk on here, maybe more. I don't even remember. When you start getting the cows like nice and productive and taking care of them, and them being in there for a little while, man, especially the number that's in there. Why is it doing that again? That's not the right button. What button was it? Yeah, down on the D-pad. It's weird it keeps switching back to the opening like that. Come on, keep racking it up. I think we still have... I bet we only have maybe a load or two. Oh, did our price drop? No, price is the same. Was that not a full load? Oh, it's because I stopped it and started back up again. Because it started coming out the little flap doors there. Yeah, so we only have like 100,000 liters left in here. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to sell that many. It took a lot longer to put them in the silo than I did to get rid of them. It's always the case, right? It's like making the money takes a lot longer than it does to spend it. Oh, man, this did the same thing twice. That one was worse. Alright, so we'll get this one set. And like I said, I think there's only like around 100,000 left in here, which is like a load and then a partial. 84,000, so almost nothing left in here after this. Come on, we could almost be at... I think we'll be able to hit 12. I'll be happy camper if we could hit 12 million here. And for all you guys just now tuning in, we're already over 1,000,000 liters of soybeans sold in this one stream here. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna get some milk sold, and maybe get some digestate sold, and it'd be kind of cool if we could still get up to another mill on top of that, huh? Help pay for all that pig food I've been spending money on. And they're like, man, I felt like even after all that, I put a full load of this in each pig enclosure, and each load was like $100,000, and it barely even made a dent in what they can consume. So like kind of each day in game, I'll have to like go over and give them a load, and then like each day I'll gradually get more and more full. Yeah, they're eating like pigs. It's crazy. I just cleaned them out, and it was like at midnight. It wasn't even like, just when it got dark and I slept. We worked on this map all the way through the whole entire night. I even watched the midnight rollover at the biogas plant, and then I did a couple more things, and then we slept until 8 o'clock this morning or whatever. Oh, I came all the way over here. Silly me. I guess that's fine. I could just bring this truck back, and I'll just use that other truck. Because the other one, I want to at least bring one down to the dairy farm. If we are doing milk, I might as well park this here, and then I'll hook up to... Yeah, I'll back the man truck up real quick. I was going to just jump in this thing, but the other trucks haul a lot better than the man truck does. I should get that double axle man truck instead of the single like that one. We'll hook up to our copper tanker here, so our milk tank. So this should be all ready when we want it. And this is like almost our last load. We'll have to come right back for the remainder. Ah, man, that pole, huh? Can't can't not hit it. We'll come back over for the remainder of the beans in there. I believe it was like 3,000 liters in there. So hopefully this load right here, man, I think we'll be like maybe right at 12, right under 12 maybe. We'll see. It's gonna be really close. Come on, beans, dump. Come on. Come on, 12 million. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, is it just under? Oh, just under. I had a feeling. It always does that to me. Well, let's see if we can go get this last little bit. We'll see if this last little bit is enough to push us over the mark there. So close. I didn't do the full math. I just kind of roughly crunched a few numbers in my head, and I was pretty sure it was going to be just shy. Let's see what was left in here. 5,000. Yeah, buddy. That's enough to push us over that mark. Get out of here. That's the last of the beans. We're going to go out and around that pole. At least miss it once, right? Alright, we're looking great there. What was that? $2.5 million that we just got off of that. We'll look at our finances again. That was 2.5 mil. That means we'll probably be in about $3 million profit for today. Let's see, 12. Oh man, it feels good. 12 million, 3,275 bucks for our finances today. Yeah, we made almost 2.5 mil. We made about 2.4 mil, maybe just a little bit less than that. But yeah, look at that. It's a payday for us today. I guess we can look at just our harvest income was 2,394,286. Plus with the biogas plant income, that is awesome. All right, so we'll go ahead and run this truck over to the dairy farm, and we'll get this set down there, and we'll have it ready so we can muck out some of the manure down there. But yeah, it'd be nice to get these fields all harvested over here and kind of plowed together. I might keep the grass field still, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't been doing that much grass on here. I just need some grass for the sheep, really. It's like all I really need. TMR on this map is so cheap. I'll come back and we'll work on, corn planting. There's a few spots around that, and that whole other corner up here they have to get. We'll just swing this in here, and man, let's see what the manure looks like in here already. Jeez, I just cleaned all this stuff out, man. Same with the food. I just cleaned all this out too, and there's already that sitting there. Pretty wild. Alright, so I'll get this brought in. Yeah, it's weird that TMR is dumped right there. Or that silage, I mean, is dumped right there. Because it wouldn't let me dump the silage out of their feed area back into this middle here. Is kind of weird. So just for now, I'm just going to park this right here like that. Bring it on over and we'll get some milk going. That's pretty crazy. We have all of our beans sold already. It only took us just over an hour for that. So we might as well kill some time and go collect some milk. And we'll go check out our new neighboring company over here, the old milk, the bio milk. Hopefully that price is looking good. I didn't see a price in the market pricing, in our little prices list here. It doesn't show that. Go back to that before I go crashing into something. I'll look one more time, but I didn't see it in there. And we'll probably want to go... No. This enclosure out here has the one. That's why so much manure and stuff pops up every time. I believe this is the one that's like super, super full, which is good. That's why I wanted to use this enclosure as my busier enclosure, because it's a little bit, you gotta go in the back to get the water out of that one, the milk's inside of that one, the manure's over there. It's like a little trick here where I can drive the truck in there to unload the manure there. Feed just goes right in the middle, straw is right in the middle, and milk is out here, manure, and the slurry's back over there. But this one is not the one that has the most milk in it, probably because I've been pulling the milk out of here easiest. The other one has, what was that, 300,000? 375,000 liters of milk. Crazy. I love the color of that copper color. It's just like pops. Looks so good. Reminds me of like an old like espresso machine type of deal. Alright, so our trip isn't too far. Just down across the way. We should be getting a decent price over there. Here, I'll double check one more time. See if that price is there. And that one is the bio milk. You got Bales, biogas plant, Edge Grain Vault, the black one, North, Slurry Yards, and then why won't it go lower than that? Oh, there it went. That was weird. I was getting caught up on there. You got South, then you got Spinnery, Truck Stop, Valley Foods, and then you got the West Sell Point. Yeah, beans are still looking good. Sunflowers climbing pretty good there. Canola's climbing pretty good there. We have a lot of canola. What else do we have a lot of? Oh yeah, barley. And we have a whole field of that as well. And we do have a bunch of canola to harvest as well, still coming. But yeah, there's not a price point in there for the biomilk sell point here. So let's go over here and maybe they're not even open for delivery yet. But they are using a piece of our property over here, and they were talking about when they're all up and running that we'll be getting a kind of a little better price, kind of like the employee price, better than the other dairies around. So before I sell it, though, I do want to check what price we should be expecting to see. I do see milk up there. We got 1554, 1771. So if we get anywhere upwards of like 80 grand for this or so, or 100 grand, 100 would be nice. That means we'll be getting 2,000 for 1,000 off of this. Let's see, it should work. Just pull up like this, and yep, they're accepting. Maybe they're just not open to the public yet. We'll see. That money's going up fast, and we're looking good so far. Come on, give us that good price you're talking about. 60 grand. It's not that good actually. So just for example, we're gonna go. Um, we'll see what the price is. We'll go get another load. I have plenty of milk. I'm not worried about a little bit price difference. We don't know the price of that one, so I do like the price of which one was that? Edge Grain Vault Black, which is also super convenient because Edge Grain Vault Black is here, located on the dairy. So yeah, we'll pull back in here. We'll sneak into our other enclosure here that has 375,000 liters. So much. I love that I parked the wheel loader right in my way. Oh. Huh. Was I reading that wrong? Huh. Sorry. I was totally reading that wrong. We have 375,000 liters of slurry over there. That's so funny. That's why I was like, weird. It's weird that um, the one that has more cows had less in it. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. I was like, that's a lot of milk. 375,000 liters. That's also a lot of slurry. And we're also getting, digestate and all that from all that slurry as well. So that slurry alone sitting in there is like $1 million. That's how much money these cows are potentially making us here. Alright, so that was even a full load there, so we'll come over here and get the rest going. But it's good to get some milk sold. See how much is left in there? Yeah. So we can still come over and do one more load. Got to keep the milk flowing fresh, Don't want to sit in there too long. Yeah, I do need to start doing a few loads of slurry as well out of there. 375,000, that's so much. And you can only take so much of... Oh, that's not what I was doing. I almost screwed that up. I almost just went up here and sold this milk in the same spot. But I wanted to see what our price was down here at the Edge Grain Vault Black. So, like a dummy, I drove right past it here. Let's pretend that never happened. Yeah, it's just crazy because you only get so much push through the biogas plant. It like consumes it and breaks it down and digests everything. And if it was able to just like have a non-stop capacity, you could dump it all in there. But if you want to get rid of your slurry, you have to just sell it directly at the slurry yard. And I believe right now our animals are putting out way more than like the biogas plant can handle in one day. So we've been just selling it. So hopefully this does more than that. 60,000, 92,000. Way better. So yeah, that was a $32,000 difference. So it looks like I don't know. Maybe that's why they weren't on the list yet. That bio milk might not be the best suited for these parts. If there's already better stuff going on here. So we'll go ahead and get this loader going. Get in here and get some mucking out going on. And then we can at least take this load over to the biogas plant. Let's see if it'll let me... Oh no, the truck's on the spot right now. I was going to load that silage back in there. Sometimes a little touchy. So yeah, this is like a whole load, I think, in here. I think that's what it said. 84,000 or something like that. A lot of poop. There was a tiny bit left in here, but I pretty much just cleaned this all out. And it was a bigger pile than that. It was like 150,000 liters or something. Something just outrageous. And then right across the way over there's a whole bunch more. And all the pig enclosures all have some in it as well. Yeah, it's just crazy how much piles up so quick. I guess that's what happens when there's almost 500 cows. I believe this one maxes out with 500 cows. So like once this one gets full and we're doing pretty good on this one, I'll probably start adding more into the other one as well. I just didn't want to like take it too far too quick, and pretty much I kept hitting the button all the way until I couldn't hit the button anymore. Because what we have 200 in here or something, and I wanted more. Maybe it's 150. I forget how much. I'll have to go back, a dozen episodes and check that out. But I wasn't sure how many cows this held. I thought they held like 300. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hit it until we get 100 cows in here or whatever. I just kept hitting it because it didn't stop at. Yeah, it didn't stop at 300. It kept going, so it went all the way up to 500, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a lot. So I took some of the cows out of this one. I think a load or two out of this one, and then put them in the other enclosure. Kind of balance it out a little bit. Well, like every couple hours in game, I think we're getting a new cow. That's how fast this one's breeding, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that one has 209 in it. And then, yeah, this one has 470. So next animal in an hour. Reproduction rate is 2 hours and 45 minutes for a cow. And this one is every 6 hours. So yeah, when you have them a lot, it's like their reproductive rate is crazy. So it was closer to 400 down there, I believe, or maybe it was, I forget how many it was, but now we're at 470. So yeah, every 2 hours and 45 minutes, we're getting a new animal. So just today, since we just started in the morning, not quite since we've been on here, but for almost just like a little bit more gameplay than what you guys see, and then there's already been a cow born. So yeah, this one will be maxed out, not super soon, but it won't take too long to max this side out. And then, if anything, I'll do a load of cows over to that one again from here, and then this one will still be breeding, every few hours for a cow. It's pretty quick. But it's just some of those daily chores that you gotta do. Having this many animals definitely kind of breaks up the day-to-day. It doesn't allow you to properly skip through days. So you're like, man, I can't skip through. You have to make sure the animals are all taken care of. And then when you have, a couple thousand animals to take care of, kind of makes it a lot. But me, I like the animals in this game. I don't like horses that much. They don't give me all my money. People say you can make a lot of money off of horses. You can make a lot of money one time off of horses, where every day I turn around and there's this pile of money here waiting for me from these cows. So that's where I get, people are like, oh, I don't like pigs. Pigs don't make that much money and they're expensive. Well, they sure do put off a lot of manure, a lot of slurry if you let them, and that's a lot of money there. A lot of money to be made. This truck is almost full. It's probably almost perfect. I bet it's almost a perfect load there. See, I'll at least go and get a scoop out of this one. Get it topped off. I don't think it'll even take a full scoop. Oh, thought I made that turn a little better there. See if I can get off of it now. Whoops. I'll just pull the truck out that way. Yeah, in between getting like fields prepped and stuff, this is pretty much what I do. Take care of the animals, get them fed, watered, bedding. A lot of them need bedding. I do have loads of straw left still. Loads of straw. A million liters or more, I think. Yeah, this thing's pretty much full. I doubt it takes this whole load. Yep, half a load there. But no biggie. We'll be coming back for this one. I'm not too worried about this one. This one's pretty easily cleaned out, and you know they have less than half of what the other enclosure has, so it doesn't like triple in size every day. It does pretty well, but not like the other one. I just cleaned that one out, and it's like that much now. That's like overnight. It did that much. Gotta turn my sensitivity down a little bit. Alright, so even before we take that in, I'm gonna go and sell this milk. Oops. Silly me. I hear it on. It's just out of habit. My fingers work faster than my brain can respond from hearing it through my ears. Yeah, that's a pretty good price. We're going to go haul this one back really quick, and we're going to get our slurry tanker, and we'll start getting some of the slurry out of the cow enclosures there a little bit. This was just our little milk tanker there. Now you can just totally use it for both. I just like to, for my own peace of mind, I like to keep my milk white and my water clear, you know? And my slurry brown. Digestate brown. It's like a brownish greenish color. Not too much. Just gotta go drop this off in the yard here and pick up the green one. Oh yeah, this one I park inside. Might as well not take up more space than I need to. Hook up to this one, and then we'll run it back over, and we'll start getting her filled up, and we'll grab that other truck and take the manure into the biogas plant, and then pretty much slurry will go there, and we'll do a couple loads from the digester there to the slurry yard and get some more money. I think after that they'll probably bring it to an end tonight. We'll do a few more things here. It's just fun. I like this map a lot. We'll probably be keeping this one around for a while. You know, episode 40 is just around the corner. I'll try and get all my numbers all put together so we kind of have fun on going over how many numbers, how much we've done, you know, on this map in within the 40 episodes. So it's a lot. We're talking millions. It's just kind of cool to keep track of that because I always say it's like me and the crew. I do have workers out here working, but it's pretty much just me. You guys know how it goes. So this one has 193 in here. We'll just turn that off. We'll be getting that filling. We'll go ahead and run this back to the biogas plant. That's what I mean. Just like this load here, I just turned a load of this in. Man, do we have any manure in the silo as well? Watch this. I bet we probably do. Oh, looked like that thing was still backing up. Yeah, we'll go over here to manure. Oh, no, we don't have any manure. We had a bunch of manure in there. But it's okay, we keep getting so much. And then all the pig enclosures all have manure. And then our main one that came on the map is also pretty full over there as well. I bet there's still enough manure to get another, you know, 2 or 3 loads in this truck. We'll just keep on working on taking that in. And then that's what I'm saying, like that's enough right there. When it turns in, when you sell it, after all that, we got a $500,000 from the biogas plant, and then you go and turn the digestate in and get $1 million from that. It's pretty outrageous. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get this dumped in. I still have to finish getting the rest of those sugar beets all harvested out of there. Those have been doing really well. Maybe I will just plant sugar beets on that whole field again. But all the rest of the field around, I want. Whoa, man, it's coming in hot. All the rest of the field around that whole outer part there, I'd like to have it all one big field, just like this side. So we'll be making some more investments. All this money that we're making tonight, besides the 10 million, will be probably, getting used, repurposed, reinvested again. But yeah, I'm telling you, like on this map now, the way we're sitting, we don't even need to turn in crops to make money. That was just kind of the bonus. I just wanted to sell all that, It's kind of what my whole plan was for those soybeans from the very beginning. So we don't need to make $2 million in one day selling soybeans. This farm is very sustainable. And our little gauge is going up down there. It'll easily accept this full load. Capacity over here is 100,000 liters. I'll just bring this back to the yard for now. I turned my blinker on. I meant to just close that. Yeah, I mind doing the blinkers every once in a while. It's cool, Wolf, if you're watching this, it's cool that you have that Logitech side panel and wheel and pedals and stuff. He can hit, I'm not going that way. He can turn his emergency flashers on, which that's pretty cool looking. About the one benefit I see from having that right now, be able to turn on your flashers. But right now I could do a little bit better driving with the controller. So we'll just leave that there. We'll jump back over to this one. We'll get this hauled into the biogas plant. I already had some slurry taken over there, so I'm not sure. It doesn't show us the capacity of the liquids in the biogas plant besides like the digestate. So I'm not ever sure how much is in there. I always just back up and dump in what I can. Sometimes it'll take all of it, sometimes it won't. I think it's actually 50,000 liter capacity if it's empty, because I believe every time it's nothing in there and I take one of these trailers over, it leaves 2,000 in. Or 19 something. Because it's already accepted a little bit while it's already processed. I think that's what's been going on over there. So it's probably a 50,000 liter capacity, and I doubt it's already accepted all that. So this thing, it might only take like 10,000 in or something. but better than nothing. And we'll go sell the slurry at the slurry yard, swing back around for a couple loads of digestate. It's just good to keep that um, the digester not empty but not full either, because if your tank over there gets full, then um, yeah, if it gets full over there, it doesn't produce anymore. I think the capacity over here is 500,000. And also in our little slurry storage, we have almost 250,000 liters of slurry still in there as well. So our slurry is just outrageous, but you just gotta come in here and not do that if you can avoid it. Just gotta back the tail end of the trailer over this little hopper here, or whatever you want to call it, feeder, hopper feeder. Oh, well, it took a lot more than I thought it would. All of it? Oh, see, like 19 and something. So yeah, it took all of it over here, but now it's not going to take all of it. So we're just going to go ahead and run this up to the slurry yard. It's almost no money for this. I think before we were getting like $50 for this much, maybe not even that. So we'll see what we get for 18.50. $1,300, almost nothing, and we got $1,300 still for it. It's awesome. Not paying for our fuel. All of our fuel for the day. But yeah, digest is nice because you can just swing in here like this, pull your tanker up under the spout here, and get to fill. And we have 322,000 liters in there. We'll go ahead and turn in a couple loads. You know, get us up to $12.5 million. We're already over at $3 million in for the day. Yeah, 3.16 mil in one day of profit. Not bad. Not bad. It's like this map is just kind of getting interesting because everything's just now kind of balancing out, which is perfect because at 40 episodes, I was going to be out of here, leaving this sustainable farm to be sustainable for another couple hundred years, you know? But since I am having a good time on here, it's just now starting to kind of flex back out, kind of balance back out. We don't even have to harvest or anything if we don't want to. We don't have to do any of that, but of course we will. Yeah, it's just, it feels good being able to not stress about money coming in, you know. We want to buy more fields and still make more upgrades to this one, so we might as well. 65,000 a load. And for example, I'm not sure exactly what we're getting. Let's see, we'll go in here to biogas plant really quick. We are getting $287 for 1,000 liters of slurry. So it's not like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. But then after that, it's turning into digestate, and we're going over there and selling it for, you know, 65 grand. As long as we keep stuff going into the biogas plant. We also have a whole load of silage over there as well. And I think we have a bunch of that. Oh man, just in silage alone, which at the biogas plant is going for 450 for 1,000. We have 553,000 liters in our silo of silage. That is awesome. I just thought about that because we have a pile sitting back there. I'm like, oh, why is that sitting there? Because I was using that to also um, push through the biogas plant as well. So that's a good thing to kind of push some loads through. But you guys see all that manure I have to deal with. That'll be the first thing. We'll start doing all the manure, getting all the pig areas all cleaned out. There's also the main pig enclosure right back over here on field 10. That one's probably pretty full. It's maxed out with more pigs than the other ones. And I haven't been over there in a little while, so that one is probably needing it to be cleaned out. So let's keep on pushing forward with that. and we'll keep on plowing fields together, keep on cultivating, and we'll keep on planting corn. Next time you guys are on here with me, we'll either have maybe the same amount of money because we keep on doing this, or less money because I buy a whole bunch of fields, or who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I'll tell you what, there'll be a lot more corn planted, and we'll just be further into the game. I'll just take this back now. But I think that's going to end it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys all being on. If anybody out there is new watching these videos and you guys have not yet subscribed and you're enjoying this channel and the videos, please help the channel out by subscribing. Hit your notification bells if you want to be notified when the live streams start or my content drops. And if you guys like the video, please help me out and hit the thumbs up. Help the channel grow. Until next time, appreciate you guys all being on. Peace out.